Hello everybody and welcome to the US session brief. We're on Tuesday the 11th of April 2023. Just under 40 minutes until the US Open. Markets ended on a relatively bullish note yesterday. Haven't seen a follow through yet in the futures though on the S&P, which is heading down slightly. The Nasdaq as well looking a bit weak, while the Russell is displaying some strength today. Gold and the dollar index are remaining relatively flat. Gold just edging higher over the past hour or so. Oil has been showing a little bit of weakness yesterday and today so far. We are down on the day and threatening basically the most recent, basically threatening last week's lows. BTC has been on the move though. That's heading above the 30k area. We talked about that inside the crypto brief before. Let's take a look at. Let's bring you up to speed with markets from around the world so far today. Asian equities ended higher, mostly higher on today as the positive sentiment of recent weeks continued. Japan gapped higher at the open and ended with gains for the second straight day. Mainland China was flat. Hong Kong higher. China's headline CPI rose 0.7% year on year compared to consensus, and prime runs 1%, remaining at one-year lows. Core inflation edged back up from 0.7% and 0.6%. Food prices remained a drag, driven by sharp declines in fresh food. European equity markets firmer following a long Easter weekend. Basic resources, auto parts and retail outperform. Food and beverage and healthcare lags. Eurozone retail sales weakens. Volume of retail traded decreased by 1.8% for automotive fuels, by 0.7% for non-food products, and by 0.6% for food, drinks and tobacco. In America, the Federal Home Loan Bank System issued $37 billion in debt in the last week of March. A sharp drop off from the $304 billion 2 weeks earlier suggests signs of the banking stress easing. CFTC data shows that the biggest net short on S&P futures since November of the 11th. Options markets reflect pessimism around banks, though some are making contrarian bets. Boeing are targeting January 2025 to restore production of 737 MAX jet to 2019 rate of 52 per month. Warren Buffett includes to boost holdings of Japanese equities. Current holders includes Itochu, Mitsubishi, Mitsui, Sumitomo and Marubeni. And yeah, that's up to speed. Quite calendar today, to be honest. There's not much going to be market moving in there. We got the dollar yen, which after a really strong day yesterday has just hit that resistance level at 1335 to 134 once again. And you can see we just struggled to get through that. That was the high from last week as well. Oil, just mentioned, showing some weakness and threatening to basically break those range lows from last week. Gold is just trading around that sort of 2000 handle at the minute. That's clearly going to be a pretty key level for the week ahead. And like I mentioned, the S&P just slightly low, albeit relatively muted ahead of the market open. So not too much else to talk about this morning. I won't drag it on any further then. I'll leave it there and see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.